Gibbs here of Suzanne Gibbs Art. And this is like version 6 of reading my artist statement out loud. Much harder to do than I thought it was going to be. And I really want to try to look at the camera and not at my reading. So bear with me. We're going to do this for time number 6. And maybe this will be the one, because I don't have all day to keep reading this to you. So again, if you didn't understand me because I was talking so funny, I've been challenged to read my artist statement out loud on video and share it. And so that's what I'm sitting here today to do. And without further ado, here's my statement. With my art tools in hand, I start with a blank slate. And by blank slate, I mean a blank slate of mind, of spirit, and of the literal blank slate of the canvas. And I also, when I sit down to make my work, do the best I can to reject all that I know and question, why are things the way they are? By questioning myself first and societal norms second, I source material for my paintings from deeply private personal inquiry. That's a whole nother story, but I actually journal nearly every single day, and I do a massive amount of reading. But that's not in my artist statement. That's just me telling you a little bit. So back to my artist statement. I really wonder about the stories we tell ourselves, and importantly, all the stories that never get told, and of all the people who are never heard. And you know what? A lot of times it's the women. But anyway, I examine my feelings and thoughts about mundane, repetitive, unnoticed, unrecognized, underappreciated labor that women do. And let's be honest here, often this work goes underpaid or even completely unpaid. And I ask, why do we say nothing? And when we do say something, why are we not heard? From this inquiry, I paint the contemporary abstract portraits and figurative paintings you see behind me. In my series, Shh, Say Nothing, it is completely my own visual interpretation of all the people who have been asked literally or by consent implied to hold their tongue and say nothing for a lifetime. The paintings are like a complete combination of the confusion, the upset, the angst and agony, and sometimes joy of all of this. That's not on my artist statement either. Anyway, these paintings attempt to expose through how they're made and how they appear in person the tedious labor that must be done, or the scaffolding of society as we know it will completely fall apart. Now to you, as an art collector and or art patron, and possibly even a Patreon subscriber of mine, I'm inviting you to be a part of watching this work unfold. I am excited to create opportunities where we and others can come together in collaborative conversations and then begin to bear witness to each other's stories. From these stories, I will compile a collection and create a book. But first the art, then the meeting people, then the stories. It's all part of a bigger, broader package of the Shh, Say Nothing project. So I ask you, what is your story? Are there any times that you can think of being under-recognized for labor you've done or being brushed off of any kind? And I'm talking about anything from scrubbing toilets to you fill in the blank, because I really don't know your story. I only know my own stories. And I'm interested in hearing others' stories. And I will continue to make work from what I learn. Thank you.